Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. I did install a different mod, which is the Planet Shine mod, which replaces the ambient light adjustment mod, while still having this nice little, thing where you can adjust the ambient light. But also, it adds a reflection from planets to your spacecraft, which is a thing that really happens. If sunlight reflects off of Earth, for instance, you will have the spacecraft orbiting Earth be illuminated on one side by the reflection of the Earth. Planet Shine is actually the term for when a moon is actually partly lit by a reflection of the planet. That is not a feature that is in yet, but they want to do that in the future. And anyway, it looks really cool, so I wanted that in. Also, I did add some stock fixes which would fix the decouplers and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, so we can't do visual surveys yet because we still don't have the required stuff for that. Position a satellite in an equatorial orbit of Kerbal, and that's definitely one that I want to do. But the thing is that must be an unmanned probe, and our unmanned probes need a connection to KSC to be able to transmit. Which means we need to build up a satellite network, which means that we're gonna need to launch some other satellites before launching that specific one. Also, we want some space science data from Kerbal, landed at Kerbal, that's nice. Equatorial orbit of the moon, nice. Rescue mission, test the basic splashdown, nope. Orbiting, splashdown, explore the moon, orbiting, escape trajectory. Okay, those are not gonna happen right now. I'm just gonna do the LVT-45 test on the launch pad while doing some science, which is going to be just a pod, a Science Junior. Hey, unlock that. And the LVT-45 because we need to test it. It was the LVT-45, wasn't it? LVT-45. Just gonna put that onto top here, and then we're gonna launch it. I should have totally fucking used my scientist. Now, of course, Jab is in there, which is our pilot. But of course, we want the science data from our Observe Materials Bay. Yeah. I guess we would have gotten the full amount here if we had our guy in there. Well, in any way. Some seem to be judging me slightly. You can judge me slightly as much as you want. Recover. So this, of course, did not cost us any money. That only brought us money and science. As you see. That brought us 7.5 science from that. Our parts back, and Jab did, of course, not gain any experience. Then I want to see if I need to do something else landed at Kerbal. Splashdown, splashdown. I wish you could actually, order these in, any kind of system. I really don't want to do that. Visual survey, position in equatorial orbit. Flight over Kerbal. Definitely don't want that. Landed at Kerbin. Rockomax brand decoupler. Yep. Escape trajectory is not gonna happen. Okay, now they're not coming back. So, let's do the same thing on the landing strip there. That one. That one. I'd really like you to just get on there. And the Rockomax brand decoupler, which we're definitely going to test and recover. I really hope that works this way and does not like catapult us into the air. Don't need anything else on there. I want my scientist in there, Bob. And launch. Observe materials bay. Okay, keep. And boom. Thank you. Recover vessel. Nice. Now we have 56 science. That's not gonna be enough to unlock anything, is it? Oh, it would be enough to unlock that, and I definitely want that. Okay. Next thing that we want is, of course, this reflectron and the solar panel, which is going to cost us 90 science, and which is going to be the thing that we need if we want to do any satellites, any unmanned probes. Okay. What we're going to do to be able to do that is we're going to send a man to the moon off our tier 1 launch pad. Out of the tier 1 VAB. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. At all. Anything... Science data from around Kerbin. That's gonna happen, and we're gonna explore the moon. This is not going to in any way expire or anything, but I really want that. So this cannot fail in any way. And if for everything we get a bunch of science and reputation and stuff. Of course, we now have enough reputation, that's the wrong building, to set up a little fundraising campaign. More than 25% is not a thing that we can do, but we can take 25% of our reputation gains and get 7.5 funds for each unit of reputation. And that's definitely something I need. Yes. That's gonna take our reputation down a bit, but yeah, just the setup cost. We're just gonna gain less from the stuff we do. Okay. Why is that not done yet? Go away. Good. Okay, we need science data from around Kerbin. And we need... I don't think we did this around Kerbin yet, did we? Then we definitely need a heat shield under that, because we need to get this back. And a decoupler under that, because we need to decouple before entering the atmosphere. Then we need chute. That real chute is so fucking expensive to buy. Because this is ridiculously large. That's not gonna do. Even if that's free still, because I didn't add the cost. For some reason, I forgot about that. Okay, I really want this to come back safe, so... offset... F. I want this to be way inside. Not like that, okay. Okay, like this, so they don't stick anything that don't stick out in any way. Because this should actually model correctly in deadly re-entry and far. Okay. Now we already have 2 tons alone with that and 7 parts. This is going to be hard to get into orbit. Let alone to the moon and back. I need like this and a LV909 engine year. There. That's the weight of 1.6. That's definitely enough, even if we don't get that get to the atmosphere, out of the atmosphere with that completely, with the stage before that. That is. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm going to say I'm gonna decouple the heat shield once I open up the parachutes. Yeah, once they are open already. So, how much does that have? I'm going to thrust limit that back to having 1.6 or something. And then we're gonna buy the Rockomax back solid fuel booster. That's 1,000, that's 3,000, and that's 4,383. That's enough to get into orbit so far. Maybe we want like 1 stage of liquid fuel in between here. Like this and a LVT-45. Let's see if that works. That's just over. That's 2 tons over. And that's too high. By like 0.2 meters. I hate you, game. Okay, take this off. Or wait, does offset work in that? That I say I offset this down so it's less high? Yes. 20. 19.9. 20 point blank. I think that's a little bit not aerodynamic. Nose cone? Maybe? Aerodynamic parts? Now we're over mass. I need the smaller nose cone. Why? Why, game? Why? Okay. What else can we like? We can totally offset this part down into. Oops. Offset this part up into this. And this should work. We're still over mass, but that's doable if we just this, then this decouples, and this one goes, then this decouples, and this one goes, then this decouples, and this one goes. That's 4.6 kilometers per second. If we go down with the solid fuel here to 18 tons, we can go back with the thrust to weight to 1.6. Okay, this has to go back up to 1.4 maybe. Which would give me more if I go up here and down here? To like have that go 18 on the spot. 4.36. I get that without doing God, wait. That's wrong, that's wrong. This is like really okay. 1.37. This should work. Not for exploring the moon maybe, but pretty much definitely for getting into space and back. If nothing else. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to space and back with that. We're going to call this the Orbiter 2. Safe. I hope this should work. And launch. T. And 3, 2, 1, launch. I forgot Kerbal Engineer. Because Jab is not an engineer, that means he cannot tell me any engineer stats. I would need to use my engineer to do that. Or have Kerbal Engineer on board. Neither is a thing. No, 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 no! Fuck you, Jab! Fuck you! Hold your fucking ship straight! Again! Don't go too far outside of your vector. Nobody wants that. Where the fuck are you going? Getting hot up here? Yep. That was a very sluggish gravity turn, my friend. Just saying. Because you should still get to 45 degrees at about 10,000 meters. I'd really like my Kerbal Engineer stats. That would have put me even more over the weight limit. Could you... 50... Sorry for the night launch, by the way. Where is my... I did not configure that. Planet shine. Close. Intensity? Ambient light. Thank you. See, works perfectly fine. On the... I think I can... totally stop burning. Works totally fine on as the just as ambient light enhancement adjustment would. Only thing, it also adds an optical effect when actually being over the... Okay, we are in space, so we collect the materials bay. Microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structure. Loose objects are also flying around in the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. Fascinating, Captain. We don't even need to get to orbit, really, but... I want to see if I can get into a high orbit or something, so we can get... like high over Kerbin data, if we didn't do that yet. Of course those are destroyed. I did not plan on returning my my solid fuel boosters, but anyway. Crew report doesn't, of course, not do anything for me. I can't EVA because I don't have the upgrade for that yet. Yeah, city lights are still glitching out. I think I'll delete them again. Because they look very bad. Bye-bye, sun. Just to see how much Delta V this really is, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep burning a little bit more here. Okay, I really doubt that this is going to... Without this part, I can pretty much fill up the... Wait a second. Over 300,000, I think, is high above Kerbin. Let's go like there. 380,000. And burn our periapsis down there. And then we should be able to take a crew report, and that should be something to do. Let's see. Anyway, we can reset that. Also, yeah, electric charge. That's the other thing, yeah. Of course, that's also not new. And crew report. That's new, yeah. High over Kerbin. That's nice. Okay, let's do like trial by fire here. And get this down to like 28, I'd say. And then we're gonna land this back into the atmosphere or something, I don't know. Boom. This is a heat shield, and this should totally work. And go. By the way, planet shine at work. We've got the blue reflection of the planet. Looks cool, doesn't it? Anyway. 200, 100. Get out of time acceleration for a bit. And point retrograde. Actually, how about... Oops. Jab, you hold retrograde. I like that very much. $90, $80. Camera. No, wrong. That camera. Flip it. Okay. Actually, just stability assist again. That's better. And then let's actually time accelerate a bit. Till we actually hit the atmosphere. Like here. Now, the doors like sticking out like that should not matter, really. Because you can't actually click on them here. That's that part, not the doors. And those should not count as being outside of the shielding. It would be really annoying if that was a thing. It's not getting hot at all, while that's getting really hot. That's not getting hot. Okay, shielding works. I always like when my blade of shielding does its work. That's like 2 degrees, that's 1 degree, yeah. Like, well, that has like 600 degrees. Ablative shielding starting to come off, actually. Yeah, that's not going over 19 degrees. I love this shield. And I think I'm gonna land in the desert. Maybe. Almost 1,000 degrees on the heat shield. Chute deployment is unsafe. Of course it would be unsafe to deploy a chute mid re-entry. Okay, this should cool down. Yep, we have mark effects. I don't need planet shine right now. And we're gonna land pretty much exactly in the desert. I think we can turn this off and say once this goes beyond 200, it doesn't tell me it's unsafe to deploy, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's safe to deploy the parachutes at under 200, like here. And then we're gonna ditch the shield. So this does not actually do anything to our weight. This is gonna fall off once we actually have the chutes going off. It just doesn't fall very easily because of the air resistance and FAR modeling that like it is like a flat shield with a lot of resistance for its weight. Okay. That's our chutes, that's the shield. There it falls away. We are at 5.6 meters per second. That should be very safe to come down on. And as soon as Jeb is on the ground, he can actually get out and do some science. So that's nice too. As it is with the real chutes and the FAR and everything installed, I don't want to time accelerate for some reason. I'm not very, you know, I don't trust this very much. Huh, okay. And EVA. Take data. EVA report. Store experiments. Keep. Get back in. Do another crew report. Keep. Can we turn the... No. Oh, we don't have electric charge. That explains that. Yeah, the AVA report is not worth that much that I actually want to recover Jeb separately. Recover vessel. No. That's very nice. 170,000 already, and we've got 52 science. Okay. Now with all of that, I'd say we do, in the next episode, we're going to visual survey, equatorial orbit, parachute, not happening. Science data from space around Kerbin, yeah, that can happen anytime, so yes. Radial decoupler landed at Kerbin. Okay. I'd say we're gonna do this really quickly for the start of the next episode. And then we're actually gonna send a ship off to the moon. I know that's a little bit hard without patched conics and without maneuver nodes, but also from a tier 1 launch pad. I don't think that we're actually gonna go ahead and land on it yet, but we're gonna get a crew report from orbit. So I'd say like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye!